It's so bright out. It's supposed to be this bright, isn't it? Fall time. You can kind of see the turtles. We have. What's up, everybody? I will wait for a few people to join. I got a haircut because it was out of control and stuff. Maybe if I go like that, it won't be as bright. We need to remove those. Hey, Jolie Blonde Creations. How are you? That is great to hear. I wonder why they don't show you live thumb down. Because I get a lot of thumbs down. Like a lot. Ooh, doo, doo. So I'm drinking. Well, first of all, we had 5 people. Now we only have 4 people. So some people are not already impressed with this kid from the car. They already left. 59 seconds in and they said, no bueno. Okay. So, hi Dee. I'm going to try to share this. Now remember, sometimes when I share it, things happen. Just hold tight, okay? Hold tight. I'm just going to say, join me, post. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Work? Hi, guys. So, all right. Let me just start off by saying, because we're already a minute and 43 in. Okay. So, I kind of have a schedule now. And when I say kind of, I mean like not really, but I try to stay on it. So just so you guys know, Monday, I don't do a video. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we do videos. So Tuesday night and Thursday night, I'm on YouTube. Wednesday day, I'm here in Ken from the car. And then Wednesday night, I'm on Facebook. So this way, I'm building a Facebook audience and we'll do Chocolate Tour on that and stuff. So, if you guys are new to this whole thing, I sit in my car and just talk to people. So some people like Ken from the car, some doesn't. That's fine. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I get that. There's a moth there. That is the biggest moth I've ever seen in my life. I hate moths. Oh, I think it's dead. Oh, now I feel bad. Okay. Hi, Corey. Okay, so I'm drinking a coffee I don't really like. Okay. Anyway, so this is again from the car. And so here's the deal. I sit in my car, we talk about sales, we do talk about crafty stuff, but then we talk about other things, what's on my mind, all sorts of stuff. We go down mini paths together. It is like a tour at Universal Studios, kind of. All right. So I got a haircut, and I got this, which is the salted caramel cold foam cold brew. I don't like it. Just saying. Oh, I like green tea lattes. Okay, so before we get into a ton of stuff I've talked about, let's talk about the sales. This sale is actually, I turned off notifications and they're still showing up. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, so this sale at Cricut that just launched today is actually a really good sale. I don't think their email did it justice. So right now at Cricut.com, some of the big things is it's an access only sale. That's kind of a bummer if you're not an access person. But if you're an access person, it's awesome. If you don't know what access is, you need to go click my link down below. You pay a fee, either yearly or monthly, and you get amazing benefits. And one of the benefits you get is sometimes exclusive sales. And Lordy, I give up. Why are you already giving up? I'm sorry. And then you also get 10% off. I'm trying to read your comments and I'm so confused. So sorry. Look at previous post. It's so hard to look at previous post. Ken, have you heard of Macari? All I can say is Ray done. Yes, I am a very big person on Macari. There you go. Okay. So, anyways, the sale is actually really, really good if you are an Access member. If you're not, you need to be an Access member. It is $10 off Easy Press. You get $30 off Cricut Explore bundles, $20 off the Cricut Maker, and $20 off the Cricut Explore Air 2 machines, and 30% off cutting materials and accessories. But if you're an Access member, you get an additional 10% off. And if you use KK10, you get an additional 10% off. And it's very close to being half off. So do not underestimate this sale. The links are down below. Plus, they had a secret machine release today. It hasn't officially been announced. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be announcing it, but it's on the site, so I'm going to talk about it. They released a Cricut Explorer Air 2 that matches the brand new Easy Press 2s that came out. So for those of you who didn't know, the Cricut Easy Press 2 is a raspberry color. Ooh, it's kind of like this color a little bit. And it's very, hi Jessica. It is a very pretty raspberry color, and they released a machine to match it. So if you got it and you love it, then you need to do it. So Anne-Marie says, Ken, do you know if printable magnet sheets are Cricut being discontinued? I do not know. I do know that Cricut, if it doesn't sell, they will discontinue it or improve it. Yes, Yolanda, you need the Easy Press 2. I love the Easy Press 2. Couple reasons. It heats up quicker and it goes up to 400 degrees. I love all the new sizes. I love the 12 by 10. I feel like I'm looking very fat today. What if I do this? Does that mean we look skinnier? No. Okay. So, take advantage of this sale. It's very good. Also, before we start going down a whole bunch of random paths, here's the deal. I'm so excited. Chalk Couture released its holiday suite. And it's a good one. So here's the deal. I always like their catalogs, but this one's a home run. If you have not checked out their catalog, check it out down below. I am obsessed with it. Look at this one right there that you can literally make this beautiful little camper. So that launched and stuff. So I have the link down below. You need to go look at the link. Now is the time to join Chalk Couture. I'm just saying, because I keep seeing posts like, oh my gosh, I finally got to leave my job, or I'm making more money than my husband, and blah, 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 because of Chalk Couture. Why are my brights on? All right, so that is also released. Go check that out below. I would love it if you join my team. I love it if you buy from me or from anyone. I love Chalk Couture. All right, little coffee time, because we have a lot to talk about. We can still bring up sales. I'm not opposed to that. Carmen says, is Cricut Access only beneficial if you have an electronic machine? So it depends. Cricut Access is really made for people who have access to Cricut Design Space, because you get access to over 35,000 images. However, one of my favorite benefits is I get 10% off at Cricut.com. And you can combine it with discount codes, because Cricut Access is like an automatic. You have to log in and it just shows up. And then you can use my code KK10 and it activates for you. So for me, that's what I love about it. Hello. These are chairs. We had a party this weekend. We had to bring our own chairs, but we never used them. All right. Michael's has a bright pad for $60. That's a decent price. Okay. So once again, we can go back to sales and talk about sales. I'm not opposed to it. Please use the links down below. It does help support me, which is going to bring me to my first thing we're going to talk about. And that helps me be able to create more content. So this week, so if you have, once again, if you have questions about sales and it's live, please ask. If you do not, and it's not live, just reach out to me. Okay. So this week has been a very, different week for me. So it's been weird. So we've had a Chalk Couture release, which was great. I got the new Brother Scan and Cut, which DX, which we'll talk about that. And I've also titrated down on my medication, which we'll talk about that. We have so many things to talk about. And I'm kind of in a funk. So I need your guys' opinion here. I've kind of already chatted to a few of you and you've told me don't be in a funk, but I am in a funk. All right, what is happening? Why is my phone playing something? My watch is playing something. Ooh, the new Apple phones came out. I already ordered it. I cannot wait. All right, so let's start with the Scan and Cut DX. I got my Scan and Cut very early on Monday. So, of course, I did an unboxing, and that's why we went live on Monday. So when I watched all the videos of the Brother Scan and Cut DX, I was very excited. There are some very strong points about the machine. Like, it's an improvement from the Scan and Cut 2. It does some great things. It has the auto blade, which I do think is a very, very, very good thing. Things that I'm not impressed with is their freaking mats. Why can they not make good mats? I would use that machine so much more if I could use a good mat with it. And here is the problem. With the auto blade, I don't think I can put like a Cricut mat on it or a silhouette mat on it and cut because it's going to mess up the auto blade technology. Oh, Victoria's hitting on me. Good, Victoria. I needed that today because I'm having a Fatty McFatterson today. That's when I look in the mirror and I see a fat person looking back and I call him Fatty McFatterson. Okay, so Scan and Cut DX. Snake. I don't have any snake. Scan and Cut DX, I have to say, is an upgrade from where they are, but they're kind of promoting it as it's going to cut up to 3 millimeters thick. But the thing they don't tell you is really that's only a couple of materials. Like they're saying like foam and I forget the other one. I cut Cricut chipboard with it and it dulled my blade to the point where it will not cut my vinyl. So I learned that the hard way. The mats aren't sticky very much. And I'm just a little, I'm not 100% with this machine yet. I will keep testing it, but it doesn't, in my opinion, hold a candle to the Cricut Maker, which I think they're kind of pushing towards. I still feel like it's just going to be a machine for me to grab for scanning around stamps. That's just what I think. We'll see. So anyways, I started my week off with that. I wasn't super disappointed with the machine. I think it's a very good upgrade, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be based on their videos. That makes any sense. So just so you know. Then we had a Chalk Couture release, and our Chalk Couture release was amazing. I have an amazing team that did amazing numbers, and which led me to going down a rabbit hole I should not have went down, you guys. Oh my, do you ever have, okay, so first of all, let's just talk about that. I am titrating back on some medication, and this medication, anytime you go back on medication, I swear it is a mind F, because you don't know, am I feeling this way because I'm, you know, coming off of medicine, or do I feel this way because I'm just having an off week? I don't know, but it's been an off week. Like, I haven't went to any redone openings, which is in itself a miracle, but it's just, I started down this road of, I'm slowly building subscribers. Do I change up my YouTube channel? Doing more business in Chalk Couture than other things. Do I focus more on that and not on the other stuff? And what do I, you know, I get in this thing where I try not to compare to other people, but it's really hard because you look at other people's success and you think maybe I could do that. Because in reality, I'll be honest with you, if I could do anything, I would probably break away on my YouTube channel and just do vlogging. I love vlogging. Not just, I love just talking to you guys and interacting and bringing it everywhere. It has been cold in Spokane. You need to contact me again while dogs sleep. I think you're the one that contacted me because I also need an assistant. I have decided. I am not getting nearly things done because I hate an assistant. I do. Fawny. I don't know what Fawny is. So, anyways, I love doing, I love doing videos and stuff like that, but live videos, I found you don't get as many subscribers, because when you go to YouTube and you look up someone, you're going to go to a video that's not an hour and a half long and just a guy talking in his car. So I don't get as many subscribers, which shouldn't bug me, but it does, because I'm so close to 100,000 and I want that freaking YouTube play button. So I don't know, it gets in my head, and then you know, and then there's part of me that's like, I just need to do me. You can't, that sounded really bad. I need to do just what I do. Because I just do you guys have those moments? Please tell me it's not just me, where you let things get in your head and you're like, okay, I'm going to change things up. And then you're like, what am I doing? And yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? You are overloaded. You need to give multiple warnings when you need to be live. I'd love to start a YouTube channel, and I keep thinking about it, but don't know where to start. You just start it. I started my YouTube channel. They were horrible. If you go back and look at my first videos, they were bad. And You guys, this whole thing wasn't something I planned. So you guys know originally I got the first Cricut machine like in 2008, and I didn't touch it until 2012, 2011. And it's very weird because before my mom died, she said, you know, you need to do something creative. You need to make cards for Hallmark and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm not making cards for Hallmark. And somehow, some way, hi, Catherine Pooler. I went down this path of, you know, it's weird. I started making these cards. Don't look at my first cards. They're so bad. My friend Allison, I love her dearly. I sent her a card I just finished, and she was like, Ken, you've come a long way. And I go, what do you mean? And she goes, let's look at some of your first cards. You guys, she showed me some of my first cards, and I was like, that's kind of embarrassing. Like, they were really, really, really bad cards. But I was so proud of those cards. I spent like 4 hours on each of them. It looks like a 5-year-old made it, but I was proud of those 5-year-old cards. And so anyways, I started my blog and putting stuff up there. And then I just started doing a YouTube video. You guys, I'm not kidding. My first video is I took 4 Cricut cartridges and put the silhouette cameo on top of it and just shot on my camera talking. I didn't show anything. The machine didn't cut at all. I just talked. I'm like, why? And then after that, like, it was just bad, okay? Trent, I will answer that question in just one sec. And so anyways, it led me down, you know, doing machine reviews and then this. And you guys all know, I feel like the time for me that really came was live. I love live. I can show off more of my personality and have fun with it. And to me, that's what it's all about, is having fun with you guys while I craft and bringing Sean into it. So anyways, but there is those days where I literally look back and say, am I going in the right direction? Should I change it up? Should I start just talking about, you know, like I watch other YouTube videos where all they do is eat food. And a ton of people watch them, and I forget what they call it. I don't know. It's like got a weird name, but literally they just eat food and talk. Why didn't I create that YouTube channel? I wouldn't have to generate links. I wouldn't have to make a thumbnail. I would sit down with Taco Bell and just eat it. There's something oh yeah, mukbang. I think that's a new channel I'm gonna do. I'm not kidding. Like, and here's the thing. I literally watch them. Why? I don't know. So I told Sean, let's do this. And he's like, no. So anyways, I don't know. There is definitely those times where it just gets in my head and I just need to think forward. You know, I really need to figure out what my next move is. You know, I had my goals set on, I want to pay off my house and I want to, you know, leave my job and do this full time. Now that I'm here, I'm a person, I need a goal set. Goal is this, create your own product line. Goal is, you know, focus on chocolate couture. Whatever it is, I need to do that and then just focus on it. Because I think without like a concrete goal, I'm kind of in this funk of, what do I do? Because I focus mostly on chocolate couture and Cricut stuff and YouTube and Patreon. But then it's like, I want to just take it to the next level, and I don't know what that is. Have more giveaways. Yeah, I need to have more giveaways. I need to focus. I got great advice from a friend this week that said, don't compare yourself to other people, just do you. Just be yourself and do it. And that's kind of what I need to do. You know, so anyways, I'm with Annabelle. I hope you're not with Annabelle the doll, because that doll is the scariest thing. I am not. Let's talk about Halloween. I love Halloween because my mom loved Halloween. So Halloween was my mom's jam and Christmas is my jam. Like, I love Christmas, the whole believe in Santa Claus, like all of that stuff, right? But I like cute Halloween. I've really decided I don't like scary Halloween. I do not like haunted houses. I think people that go to haunted... You want to hear a story about a haunted house? I will tell you a story about a haunted house. So when we went to Welcome to Ken from the Car, by the way, if you're new, this is what we do. So when we went to Universal Studios the very first time, we did a VIP backstage tour, just me and Sean. And you basically went backstage and they showed you stuff. You had a tour guide. There was like 10 of us. Well, they never really told you what you were doing next. So like you would just be like looking at something, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, we're going on the Simpsons ride, let's go, right? So we're going. All of a sudden I'm like, where are we going? It's dark. And they're like, we're gonna go through the haunted house. And I was like, I don't do haunted houses. Like, I don't find being scared. I like scaring other people, but I don't like being scared. I don't like haunted houses. Like, I hate them. I love watching Ellen when she puts everyone through a haunted house. So this year it was like the classic monsters from Fox or something. And you went to different scenes. Okay, you guys, Sean's like, are you okay? And I was like, you couldn't leave. Like it was like you couldn't go out once you were in the building. So I had to go through it. So I went into survival mode. I knew I didn't want to watch it. So I just grabbed onto the person in front of me and I was like, because it was so dark, and I sneezed every 5 seconds because I figured if I sneezed, those actors in those creepy costumes won't come near me because they'll think I have the flu or something and they don't want to get sick. So they just won't come near me. So I literally was like, achoo, achoo. And Sean's like, are you okay? And I was like, I think I'm allergic to the smoke in here. And my eyes were closed the entire time. And anytime I heard something getting near me, I'd go, achoo. I went into survival mode because I hate haunted houses that much that I pretended to sneeze so people wouldn't come near me. So if you find yourself in a haunted house, it works brilliantly because even though they look like Dracula, they're a real person and they don't want to get sick. So they'll stay away from you. I'm just telling you. Yeah, Disney haunted houses is yeah, I agree with you. That's as haunted as I go. But if you ever do that, that's how you do it, guys. That's how you survive a haunted house. Close your eyes and sneeze. No one will come near you because they don't want it. They don't want your sickness. Okay. So anyways, that's Halloween for you. I'm kind of bummed out. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to put up my Halloween decorations this year because I've been so busy crazy, which is great. I love that. You lost your shoe in a haunted house. Did that mean you have to go back in to get your shoe? Because I wouldn't. I would just, that shoe's gone. Lost. Because some states, they allow you to touch people, which I am not okay with. You better not touch me in a haunted house. Nope. 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 Don't do it. I don't like haunted houses. I don't like scary movies. I don't like it. I seriously close my eyes through it. Like I do this. And then I just like play on my phone. I can't do it. I didn't like it. I don't like Annabelle. Nope. I don't get it. Why do people like to be scared? I just sneeze on them. So anyways, what else did I want to chat with all of you guys about? Nobody likes haunted houses. Nobody should go in a haunted house, right? So anyways, back to what I was saying. I am a scaredy cat. I don't know. I don't know. I need an assistant. I think assistant would help because then it would free up a lot more time. And I just need to focus on, I guess, what makes me happy. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood, you guys. I don't know what it is. Maybe just, it was the letdown of birthday. We had birthday, and that was awesome. You guys are amazing. And then I am changing medication, which I'm in control of, but I still don't like it. And, I will say, working by yourself is great, but if you don't have an assistant or someone here with you, it's just you and the dogs, and it gets kind of lonely. It gets kind of like I found myself in this bad routine of, just doing stuff to do stuff, and I need to change that up. I love being scared. I don't quite understand it. I don't know. Why do you like being scared? I don't like it. Like, I love scaring people. Don't get me wrong. I love to hide and scare, and I love that, but like, I've asked people, like, why do you like being scared? And it's like, oh, it's the rush of, like, just that rush of, emotion of being scared. And I'm like, I don't find that attractive at all. Like, I literally almost left the movie The Meg because of that Nun preview. That Nun preview was no bueno. No bueno. I didn't like it. Nope. So I don't even understand that. Like, what is No Escape? I don't even want to know what No Escape is. There is a guy, look this up. I forget the name of it, but I think it's called the McKinley Manor or something like that. And he literally has people sign a waiver because he locks them in boxes and like puts them underwater and tests their fears. No. You know what else makes you feel alive? Pinching your arm. That makes you feel alive. I don't get it. Like we have, oh yeah, see, that's my happy place. Me and my dogs. No scariness. But I also have an active imagination. So there are times when I am in my basement and Sean's already went to bed and I'm down there by myself and there's like my dogs and I'm like, this would be the time that they're going to break in through my slider door and try to murder me. And what's my escape route? You always have to be prepared in life, people. You have to figure out an escape route. You have to figure out, okay, here I am in this room. How do I get out? You know, I'm just saying, I don't like scary. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. And then when they like say, like, what was it? Like the exorcism of Emily Rose or who knows who they exorcised. They're like, this is based on true events. So then I ask myself, what part of this is true? Because I've watched this movie. Like, can they say like, this is the true part and this is the part we embellished? Because I don't think, I don't want to be told that this is true. And, you know, nope, not doing it. I'm not doing it. I believe in puppies and rainbows, and that's it. My screen always goes dark at this time. I don't know why. It's a thing. All right, enough talking about scary stuff or I won't be able to sleep. All right, guys. So we are entering... What? See, we need to not do that. I've seen 2 scary movies in my entire life, Poltergeist and Scream. I did see Scream. I actually like the Scream because Scream is very campy to me and very... But even then, like, I don't... That's, I think, what it is. I don't mind, like, what was the one that I just watched where they had to be quiet or the monsters got them? What is that called? A Quiet Place? I don't mind that. I don't like the jump scares where the camera's this way and you're like, doo-doo-doo, and you turn and there's someone standing right there and it's like, boop. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like I got 5 minutes in and I told Sean, I'm out. I don't like clowns. It turns into a spider. It's not fun. That red balloon is not fun. So now when I see a red balloon, I run because who knows? That could be freaking Pennywise at the Spokane International Fair. I don't know. He could be there. I don't know what part of this is true and what part is not true. I don't think it was based on a true story. But, you know, I don't like it when they do that. They're like, part of this was based on a true story. And it can literally be like the girl just was sleeping in the bed. That's the true part. Just like Tag. I just watched Tag, which is, if you guys haven't seen, it's about these guys that started to tag when they were a little kid and then they continue to play tag up into their adulthood. And I guess it was based out of Spokane. It was some people that lived here. But I wonder, like, what part of that is true. Because based on... You never know what part of that's true. I tell you, Hollywood. Okay. So, I feel that we're in a good direction, and I'm just going to focus on being happy. You know, I don't know if Catherine is still in here, but look at her. She had Stamp Nation, and then she was releasing content, and now she has her own product line. And she got me drunk kind of at Creativation, which is always a plus. True story. I'm not kidding. She had drinks at Creativation. Why did that just go up? And they were the best drinks ever. I'm pretty sure they were just pure liquor. And by the time I got to the next booth, I was like, I don't feel my lips anymore. That was a good idea. I'm going to go to more Creativations like that. That's all I got to say. It was fun. Hi, Melissa. Howdy. Howdy doody time. Okay, so anyways, I would love your guys' feedback. I don't know what subtrace I don't know what that is. Yeah. I don't know. I lost my train of thought, you guys. What were we talking about? There is something rattling in this car, and I don't know what it is. All right, I don't know. So I think that I'm just going to focus on the schedule. I'm going to find an assistant, and things are going to be great. And I think I want to start traveling more. I think I really do. I think I want to go out and do meet and greets and maybe even do, this is crazy, I might want to do a craft, not convention, what am I thinking of? Retreat, like a retreat where we teach classes and all sorts of stuff. So I have really good ideas, but then I don't know how to implement them sometimes, you know? Yes, a meet and greet. Wouldn't that be fun? I feel like the past few months have been weird for me because I got addicted to Ray Dunn. You guys were all there with me. And I was spending a lot of time going to openings and stuff. And I met amazing people and had fun. But I wouldn't get home till like noon or 12:30, which doesn't seem like bad. But then I would have to like get into this mode of this. So I feel like I just need to get into a better routine. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. You might not all know what I'm saying, but like to the point where I was like, maybe I don't even do Ken from the cars because like there's no point to them. There really isn't, you guys. Like I do talk about sales in the beginning, right? And that's good. But then I'm like, what else do I talk about? And what if like I don't see, things are getting in my head. I'm telling you, I can't do this. I can't. Oh, brother. You just not think about it. You should just live life. Yeah, see, I think I should just travel and go meet people. Maybe I do a YouTube series where literally I go and meet people. Right? I don't know. So anyways, that's what my plan is, to continue to do just what I do. Because here's the deal. I don't think you guys it's a lot to put on even a live video. Because on a live video, so like on an edited video, you edit it, you have time to do everything. On a live video, you have to have everything ready in the beginning. So you have to create your thumbnail, you have to create your links, you have to anticipate what people would want and stuff. And then you're really reliant on like Wi-Fi. And if Wi-Fi doesn't work, Sean's getting better Wi-Fi, he said. That would be fun. Pick random viewers and go visit them. Yes. I did see May made at con. It would look like a lot of fun. Don't be weird. Please come to the Happy Yappers retreat. I don't know what a Happy Yapper is. Surprising viewers around. I could scare them. I thought people were literally saying like they couldn't see me, but now I get it. It's like, where is Ken in the nation? I was like, how can you guys not see me? I'm like right here. Trent, I remember you asking that question. I told you I'd come back to it, and I didn't. Brother Scan and Cut, DX. I like the auto blade. I do like the auto blade. I think that was very ingenious on them. The fact that it can determine it. However, other than that, I'm not sure. The machine itself is not very pretty. I will tell you that. The display is very nice and stuff, but I'm not sold on it. I feel like besides the auto blade, it is quiet. It's extremely quiet. But I have to play with it more. I'm just thinking for people that have a Scan and Cut DX, it's worth the upgrade, or Scan and Cut 2, it's worth the upgrade. But I don't think it competes with a Cricut Maker, which I think that's what they were trying to go for, with the ability to cut up to 3 millimeters. You can't cut wood with it. You can't, it dulls your blade if you do that. So I'm on the fence. I think for stamps, it's wonderful. But I wouldn't say it's, for me, it's all about the auto blade. The reason it was hard sometimes on the Scan and Cut 2 is you're in control of the dial. So sometimes it wouldn't cut all the way through. And if you just stamped and colored it, that's a bummer. But on this, it figured out the thickness of my Bristol cardstock. So I did like that. Yeah, you guys, I do not like their mats. So that might throw out my whole thing, because if I can't modify the mats, then I can't do it. There is a truck, you can't see it, but there is a truck hidden in these trees up there. And I don't know if it's, oh, who is that? Don't you come over here. Oh my gosh. I think that's my neighbor, but he kind of looks like a murderer. Oh, and he's going up to the truck hidden in the forest. Yeah. Always have to be prepared with my escape route. I would run him over. It's a white truck. Everything here is white. There's white trucks, white vans, and they're taking people, except for people that are too fat like me. You can drive around and do interviews from the car. Here's the thing. I actually wanted to do that, but you're really reliant on Wi-Fi. So I need to create a hotspot, I think, because sometimes when I go out to, like, I did a Ken from the car, like at Joann's and Michael's, my Wi-Fi would cut in and out, and it was no bueno. I don't know if I don't think Cricut would ever come out with a scan and cut type of machine. It's a very user-specific machine on scan and cut. It would be nice if they came out with something that was incorporated into the maker, but I don't know how that would work. I don't know. These chairs, I've answered that. We went to a party and we had to bring our own chairs, but we never brought them out. So, but we had to be prepared. Yeah. Yes. I do like doing these videos and stuff like that, because for me, it's just me talking to you, and I love to talk. Let's be honest. I would love a talk show. Maybe someone should give me a talk show. I don't know who, but I would love it. I would also love to be on HSN eventually. I don't even really care whose product I'm selling. I would just love, that's like a dream. Maybe that's my dream. But if that's my dream, everything moves. So I don't know. I think I'm going to cut that. Or no. Do we like this? Let's see. So anyways, that's kind of where my thought process is. Next week will be a better week. I really know. Talk to Ellen. Like, I have a direct line to Ellen. I'm sure she has like 7,000 assistants and never has to talk to anyone. That is so funny you would talk about that, Rowena, about a podcast, because when I went to the Cricut Make-a-thon, it was really great. They had a whole bunch of classes, and one of the classes they had was a podcast. And I learned a lot about podcast. And Sean really wants to do a podcast, so I thought about doing a podcast. I didn't understand podcasts because I was kind of like, why do people listen to podcasts? But then I kind of got the idea, like, people are listening to podcasts while they're doing something else, while they're cleaning their house, while they're emptying a dishwasher, while they're crafting. So I've thought about it. But if I had an assistant, I would have more time. Here's the deal, is I have to clean the house every day. I take care of the dogs, which doesn't sound like a lot, but my dogs are needy, I've decided. Or they control me. That's probably what it is. They control me. And stuff. Walking the dogs, listening to the podcast. Yep, see? So I might do a podcast. It's something I need to look into. But, you know, it's an interesting thing to be in right now, because my dream was to have a YouTube channel, and I think people think that once you get to a certain subscriber level on YouTube, you've made it and you make all this money, which is not true. Let me tell you. It is very hard to make money directly from YouTube, especially nowadays. So the way that my big income source for me to do this with you guys has been affiliate links and Chalk Couture. Chalk Couture actually is what really propelled me to be able to leave, because it's given me a consistent income. And I think that's why I'm passionate about it, is trying to get other people to that consistent income where they can leave their jobs and do what they're passionate about. But it does mess with your mind then, because then, you know, on a subscriber base, do you, maybe did a review cut, choose switch on the side, ooh, that was so quick. Mimi did a review of the new scan and cut, and she flipped the switch on the side of the machine, and it cut the vinyl perfect. So I did that too. I personally think what happened, I don't think the machine, I cut that chipboard. It's Cricut chipboard, 2mm, and it's compressed chipboard. And my Scan and Cut DX cut it perfectly. It was great. But then I tried the vinyl after that, and I think that's what did it, is I think I dulled my blade. I really do. So I think that's what happened. I'm going to kind of play with it a little bit more. You should do a comedy show at nightclub. Here's what's so funny. Who won the prizes? I have that posted on my Facebook page about that, the comedy show. I don't find myself funny at all. I find myself sarcastic. I find myself with a comeback to everything. But you have to know your audience, because there's a lot of comebacks I have that are not appropriate and would get me blocked, so I don't use them. But comedy is very hard, because if you're by yourself, it's hard to play off comedy. So that's why I love, like, being with Sean and stuff like that. But I don't find myself funny. Oh my gosh, they are going so fast. We find you very funny. Well, you're very sweet, Trent. Very sweet. Anyways, this week, I'm going to do much better. You guys want to know also what happened? I was in a really bad mood yesterday, and some of you probably felt that in my messages that when you reached out to me. So so Sean's insurance, which is on mine, I'm on Sean's insurance, they don't cover therapeutic massage, right? They think that massage is a Band-Aid and doesn't help people. So I stopped with massages, which I'm hurting now. Like, I need massages in my life. So I decided to go to my massage. Well, the lady that normally does my massages is a deep tissue massage, and she left. And I said, well, that sucks, because she was actually very good at what she did. They said, we have this new guy, you should go see him. I did. I told him, I like deep tissue massage, make sure it's deep tissue. I seriously felt like I had the flu yesterday. I don't know if I like this open or closed. Like, I was so sore, I was grumpy, and then I started doing research, because when I get sick or I don't feel good, I go on Google, because that's always a good idea, to go research it on Google. And Google basically tells you you have cancer all the time. Like, you could just be like, there is a booger coming out my nose, and they're like, you have nose cancer, go and see a doctor. Like, nobody should ever go on WebMD or Google and tell you symptoms, because if you say symptoms, it always points to cancer. Always. Just saying. So then you go down this horrible path, and Sean gets home, and I'm like, Sean, I'm pretty sure I have this rare disease that starts in your nostril and ends up in your butt, and you're dead. And Sean's like, oh my God. So anyways, massage. Do you know there's something called the massage flu? Which is basically, if you get a deep tissue massage and it's been a while, it releases toxins out of your body, and it creates flu-like symptoms. I felt that. They are. Deep tissue massage are not the same as therapeutic massage for pain. You are correct, and I felt that. So I'm still sore from it. I am still sore. But I keep telling myself, in the long run, it's going to be good, because anything to get pain under control, I'm all for, and not using medicine. So, you know, whatever. So yeah. So what did we learn in today's Ken from the car? Number one, my last girl warned me to take it easy after. Yes. I do drink a lot of water, but I think this one was just, it was a bigger guy and stuff. So I saw a question about the Ken and Sean show. I want to do the Ken and Sean show. I just need an assistant. I really need an assistant. Then I could do that. The Ken and Sean show is great. You have to remember, Sean does nothing to get that ready. So he just shows up. So I have to come up with the idea and what are we going to talk about and stuff, because Sean does not like to be alone on camera. Like, he gets very freaked out, and he starts like going down horrible paths. Corey, seriously, you need to talk to me about that then. And stuff. So you have to be local if you want to be my assistant, though, because I can't afford to fly someone out every single day. I'm not making like celebrity status income, nor will I ever. Like, I don't think anyone in the crafting business makes like $1 million. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do, but I don't think they do. What are those bugs? Looks like they're eating that poor thing. See, look at you guys, got me off track. What were we talking about? Oh, the Ken and Sean show. So anyways, I do want to bring it back. I just have to be careful, because the Ken and Sean show gets so many reports. Like, every week we would fight YouTube to bring it back on air, or fight Facebook because people report it, because obviously, like I told you, yeah, yes, you will, well, Mr. Master Couturier. For people that don't know what a Master Couturier is, that sounds dirty. It's not dirty, I promise you. It is a title with Chalk Couture. What was that? Well, Melody makes enough to buy a bloody Tesla. She does. However, you guys have to understand, too, I'm exhausted just watching Melody sometimes work, because she does a lot. She's in a lot. She does a lot. Like, I don't think you guys realize. Howdy, Ken. So anyways, we'll eventually get there. I don't make $1 million. I know you don't make $1 million, Melody, because then you could buy me a Tesla too. I honestly don't think anyone in the crafting industry is making millions. I really don't. When you think about it, there is not a lot of huge money to be made, because of, you know, a lot of stuff is imported from China and stuff like that. Whole long story. I don't think anyone's doing that, and that's not my goal. My goal is to reach as many people as I can. I love YouTube, and there's many times when I watch a YouTube channel, for example, Shane Dawson or Jeffree Star, just to name two that I watch. And I feel like, gosh, maybe I need to do that. Like, go outside of the crafting world and go to a bigger audience, but then I get scared. Why do people report the Ken and Sean show? I love them. Many people report them because they find some stuff we say in it to be inappropriate, which it is. It's very inappropriate, but I don't know. Martha Stewart's taking my money. So they just report it because they find it not good. And that's why I stopped doing it. I was spending so much time fighting it, and then I had people get in my head and say, oh, if a company sees it, they might not want to support you and stuff. So I kind of gotten rid of all of that and thought, like, I'm just going to do what makes me happy and makes other people happy. So it is coming back. I just need an assistant. Really, this whole video should have been titled, Ken Needs an Assistant. Gina K, Tim Holtz. I don't think either of them are making millions. I really do not think they're making millions of dollars. I don't. Yeah, podcast. I need to look into a podcast. I do. Well, yeah, I'll look into it. Shane and Ryland. They're on another level than Ken. They only do podcast or collaborations with them. I do feel, though, Shane Dawson needs to be on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Because even though he's not totally straight, but that doesn't matter nowadays, like, he's a good-looking guy, but he just needs, well, yeah, you know. You guys are like, who are you talking about? I don't watch crafting stuff on YouTube. I watch, he invented, what? Gina K's husband invented the press and seal? I didn't know that. Is this true? Is that an urban legend? Is that true? Is that true? Really? I would love a TV show. I had so many ideas in my brain for a TV show, and none of them came to fruition. Of course, I never explored them. But I don't know. You can't just call, like, Bravo and be like, give me a TV show. Like, they'd be like, Yes, that's what I thought. Jennifer McGuire's husband, I knew, made something or invented something. I didn't think Gina K's husband. I mean, nothing against Gina K's husband. I'm sure he's wonderful. But I don't even know what press and seal is. Is press and seal like the stuff for, like, Tupperware? No. Is it? Press and seal. Why does that sound so familiar? What's press and seal? What is press and seal? I'm serious. I don't even know what it is. Press and seal. It's like saran wrap. Huh. Well, that's it. I need to make Sean invent something. What's he doing? It's the sticky saran wrap silly. Isn't it called saran wrap then? I don't know. Can I just make something like that and make millions? Paper that seals. Look at you guys. You're so smart. You, of course, can subscribe. I don't know how on a live video, but do it. All right, guys, so we are wrapping up because I have to get ready for my other video because I'm a little late on the Ken from Car. I'm going to open that back up. So what did we talk about today? We talked about some great sales. So the Cricut sales will go from now until next Tuesday. You have to be a Cricut Access member. Totally worth it. You get some 30% off accessories, 30% off cutting materials, plus you get an additional 10% off. Plus, if you use KK110, you get an additional 10% off. And Chalk Couture has a new catalog release. So if you're interested in that, show up tonight to Facebook. Remember, Wednesday nights, I do my Facebook Live. If you do not know my Facebook page and do not get notifications, go down below. It says Ken's Facebook page. Click that. It will take you to my Facebook page. And it will be, you can get notified and show first and stuff like that. So check that out. And I will be live. Probably I'm going to shoot for 5 o'clock there to do, I'm doing a fun pillow. I'm fingers crossed it turns out it's got a lot of layers. I'm so scared. So check me out there. And I will always be back on Wednesdays for Ken from the Car, unless, you know, I have nothing to talk about, which I always have stuff to talk about. You just might not want to hear it, which is, you know, typical YouTube channel, right? If you don't want it, you just leave, and stuff. But there are times where I think, like, what am I going to talk about from Ken from the car? So maybe we did, like, maybe I should come up with, like, a weekly theme, and that's what we talk about from Ken from the car. And then at the end of Ken from the car, I can say, next week we're going to talk about bleh, and then you guys can research it, and we can talk about it. I don't know. See, these are the things that happens to Ken. Things get in my mind, and I'm like, maybe I should explore that. I just need an assistant. Ken needs an assistant. I'm not kidding. A good assistant, too. I mean, not saying any of you would be bad assistants. All of you would make smashing assistants. But I need, like, I need an assistant that can do really good things and keep me on track and be able to be like, Ken, you need to get on track. You are spending too much time looking at Ray Dunn. Now go do something. I'm just saying, you know, just saying. They have to be good. And they have to, yeah, just saying. So anyways, I love all of you guys. I adore all of you guys. Thank you for, oh, how did you know? Tool Studios guessed it. I am. That's so amazing. Yep. So show up if you want to see a sugar skull pillow. That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm super nervous for it, but I think it's going to be great. So once again, I'll be on Facebook with Shawnee, and it might be long because I don't know how good I'm going to be doing at this. But if you like sugar skulls, go down below, click it, all that stuff. Wait. There was something. It's a good way for you to get feedback and figure out your next Ken in the car. I don't know. What is a good way? What time tonight? I'm going to try to be on by 5 o'clock. It is. It has a lot of layers. I'm very nervous for this. This could be an epic fail, guys, but we'll try. Mary says you missed me on Facebook. I will tell you, a Facebook page, they want people to promote, like paying, like they want us as the page to boost the post. But you can go up to a page after you like it and hit notifications and get all notifications and get notifications first, meaning it's guaranteed to show up. Just saying. But if you miss it, you can still watch it again. I'll be there. So thank you for joining Ken from the car. Thank you for using the links down below. Thank you for everyone who spreads wonderful rumors about me in stores and say, watch Ken, because it's helping subscriber base. And I'm working so hard to get to 100,000 subscribers. So I adore all of you that do that. Every little bit helps. So I know, ooh, you guys, this might be the last Big Brother. Trent says I have Big Brother tonight. Do you guys hear it might be the last Big Brother? I thought I was going to leave, but I want to talk about this. So Julie Chen left the talk, and they are saying this could be the last Big Brother because of all the controversy going on with her husband. So because she owned, like, she's an executive producer, he's an executive producer, and like, yeah. So I've heard that it could be the last Big Brother. Like, Google it. Say Big Brother could come to the end because of Julie Chen. So that's like crazy, right? Because of everything that's going on. This Me Too movement it's big. You know, you got to be careful. And it's sad because Julie Chen was on the talk the longest time. She's been doing Big Brother a long time. And this is because of her husband's actions. It's kind of made it to where she's had to leave the talk. And it might end Big Brother, which would be great for me because my viewership might go up then. Because when I do videos during Big Brother, nobody watches them. Because everybody's watching Big Brother. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying I want Big Brother to end because of that. But, you know, if it happens, it happens. So, all right, guys. I will see you guys at 5 o'clock on Facebook. I adore all of you. Thank you so much for joining with me this whole hour. Have an amazing day. See you at 5 over on Facebook.